Hello there and welcome back to my channel. This is first of all an apology for not uploading for like 3 to 4 months. Honestly, I have no excuse, just want to say sorry. For some people they wouldn't care because I'm just a stranger that posts video for entertainment purposes. So they wouldn't care. Anyways, let's get on with the story. As I always do, UA is a college. That's the start of the story. Let's start. Izuku's life is like a cannon. He was diagnosed quirkless, bullied in school, but one day, when he was 12 years old, he was walking with his mother and his father. Yes, his father is in the story. He was walking with his father and his mother. They just returned from going to the cinema. They walked through an alleyway, and then they were stopped by three thugs. One of them had a mutation quirk that was visible. He had tiger features. The other two quirks were unknown. And then the tiger man grabbed Inko, and Hisashi tried to stop him, but one other shot him with a wind blast, revealing his quirk to be a wind-based quirk. And then the one that looked like the leader grabbed Izuku. And then they started. Yes, before I continue, the story is gonna be 18 plus. Yes, I'm gonna do this for my first time. Yeah. Anyways, the one with the tiger card started. How can I say this? Ripping Inko's clothes off, while the one with the wind-based quirk was pushing Hisashi with wind and making him look at his wife, while the tiger man was stripping her naked. And the one with horse quirk, the leader that had a let's just say for plot sakes, he had a sort of a quirk like Black Whip, but instead of coming out of his arms, it comes out of his back, like a spider. Anyways, he was grabbing while Tiger Man was stripping Inko, Izuku, and I lost track. Anyways, then the man who was holding Hisashi down got fed up, created a wind blade and slit Hisashi's throat. And the one with the tiger quirk, pulled out his claws and slit Inko's throat. But before the leader can grab Izuku and kill him as well, Izuku ran away. Using nothing, just ran away. Ran away and hid behind the dumpster. As the three guys passed the dumpster, Izuku exited and was crying. Then a man with a cane, gray hair, and a suit walked past, saw Izuku, and asked him, "Boy, what's wrong?" As Izuku told him everything about how the three thugs killed his parents, and the old man took pity on him. So he told him, "Son, come with me. Let me get you some fresh clothes and feed you. And then tomorrow we can report to the police." As Izuku agreed, and he went with the old man. When they arrived, they were picked up by a car. When Izuku entered, he could instantly tell, and Izuku was 12. Let's say Izuku was 12. When they entered the car, Izuku instantly knew that this man was filthy rich. So, when they arrived at a big mansion. And before I continue, I have to clarify some things. This is not Japan. This is Gotham City. Yes, I'm doing this. I don't know much about the Batman universe, but I know enough to know what the city, Batman's name, most other things. So when they arrived, is Bruce Wayne no, sorry, the man escorted Izuku to the mansion and sat him down. As then a butler, no, the man isn't old. Let's say he's in his 30s. I don't know how old Bruce Wayne is. Fuck. Um, yeah, he's in his 30s. As then a butler came and said, Mr. Bruce, or Wayne, I don't care. Mr. Bruce, who is this child? He's a kid that I found on the streets. From what he told me, his parents were killed, and he ran away. Oh, as then the butler got flashbacks of Bruce's backstory, Bruce's past. As then a maid came and said, "Do you want me to bring in food?" Yes. What should I call Mary? Yeah, let's go. Yes, Mary. And then 10 minutes would pass. During these 10 minutes, Bruce and Izuku were talking. Let's skip to the conversation. What's your name, son? What should I call? Izuku seems like a Japanese name. For plot sakes, his name is Jason Todd. My name is Jason Todd. Then Jason asked, so what's your name, mister? My name is Bruce Wayne. Nice to meet you. Can you remember the guys' faces? Then Izuku remembered their faces and told, well, one had a mutation quirk that he looked like a tiger, and the other had silver hair with red eyes and had a wind quirk, and what seemed like the leader had black hair and black eyes, and he was huge, but I don't know his quirk. And then Bruce instantly knew who they were because they were escapees from the prison. And Bruce fought them before. The first time, he's the one that put them in prison in the first place. But they escaped. Then the maid came and laid food on the table and bowed to Bruce and left. As then Bruce started eating and said, come on, don't be shy, eat. As then Izuku started eating slowly. Let's say 15 minutes would pass. They were done with the food. As then Bruce told Izuku to follow him. As they went to an elevator and up to the highest floor. When the elevator door opened, Izuku could see a lot of rooms, and I mean a lot of rooms. I don't know what Bruce's house looks like, but I can imagine it's pretty huge. So then Izuku followed Bruce to a room. As Bruce opened the door, you could see it was a fairly decent sized room, and Bruce told him this will be staying for the night. As Izuku nodded, and then the maid Mary came with some blankets and some pillows for Izuku to use to sleep, obviously. Izuku couldn't sleep because he was traumatized by what happened to his family since he watched them die with his own eyes. He couldn't sleep for the whole day. For a whole night, sorry. Day came and Bruce knocked on Izuku's door. Izuku said, come in. It was around 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Bruce came in. How was your night? And then Izuku said, horrible. I couldn't sleep. I'm traumatized by what happened to my family. As Bruce said, I can understand that. I had the same fate happen to them, to my parents. As Izuku's eyes widened and said, your parents were killed as well? And then Bruce said, yes. But I overcame that, became a successful man. And I always thought they would be proud of me if they saw me again. Izuku started to cry. As he promised that he would make his parents proud. But Bruce saw the same fire in Izuku's eyes as he did. And then Bruce said, so kid, so Izuku, no, so Jason, what's your quirk? As Jason looked down and said, I don't have one. I need to sneeze, sorry guys. I'm back. Okay, as Izuku, as Jason said, I don't have one. Don't worry, Jason. I don't have one either. As Izuku once again widened his eyes and said, but let's get back to when Izuku wasn't asleep. To the night. Izuku just realized when the man told him his name was Bruce Wayne. He just realized it was the CEO of Wayne Enterprises, I think his name. Let's go back to present time. But you're the CEO of Wayne Enterprises. How could you not have a quirk? Well, that's simple. Because I don't care about having a quirk. But didn't you get bullied at school? Yes, I did. But I never let it get through my head. As then Bruce took Izuku to the police station to file a report. I don't know what they do at police departments, so they just told him the story about how Izuku's parents died and how the surprising part is that Bruce wanted to adopt Izuku. When Izuku heard that, he was shocked and started crying, since he didn't. No, he was start crying because he didn't think he would get adopted. First of all, by a CEO of a very successful company, and by someone that could understand him, and so soon. So when Bruce took Izuku back to his mansion, and he decided to change Izuku's school, because even though there's no Bakugo, he still gets bullied because Gotham is fucked up. Yeah, I should probably check some Red Hood villains because I don't know none of them. Anyways, let's get back to the story. As Bruce Wayne changed Izuku's school, and previously he went to a public school, but now he went to a private school. The bullying still was there, but it lessened up a bit. And let's skip 5 years. During these 5 years, he's 12. Yeah, during these 5 years, Izuku started training, and his dream is not to become a hero. His dream is to become a hero, but not the hero that saves. He wants to save people, but villains shouldn't have another chance because they just enter prison and then leave. They shouldn't have the chance to live. He wants to be a hero that ends villain for good. During these 5 years, Bruce was training Izuku to hone his skill. And he also told him when he turned 15, he told him that he was Batman. And ever since that, he started training him mentally, which means studies, and physically, which means training. When Izuku, there's when Izuku turned 17, he started going out on patrols with Bruce. He had, let me get, no. If I'm good enough with editing a video, because I don't think so. A picture of Izuku's suit will be on the screen. It will be on screen, yeah. If I remember, if I can do it. Anyways, it's basically a brownish trench coat with a black. I don't know how to describe it. And just gotta say, it's the red mask. And he started going on patrols, beating down villains left, right, center. Sometimes going out on his own, but when he goes on his own, he brings a gun or two because Bruce obviously has a gun. Or no, he when he goes on his own the first time, he kills villain with a knife and then steals their gun. That's how he gets the gun. Ever since then, he started shooting them. And Bruce started to investigate these villain deaths, and still haven't found out that Jason was doing it, because Jason is very good at hiding his tracks. Should I put music in this? Sure, yeah, why not? No, let's skip 1 year. Izuku is now 18. Well, when Izuku turned 18, we skipped 2 months after Izuku turned 18. Bruce finally found out that Jason was the one that was killing villains, and he confronted him about it. Let's skip to it. Jason, as Alfred knocked on Jason's door, Jason said, "Oh, go." What the fuck? Just come in. Sorry. As Alfred said, Mr. Booth wants to talk to you. Okay, I'm coming. As Jason was walking down, he saw Bruce with a serious face in the living room, sitting down. As then Jason sat down in front of him. And then Bruce said, Why do you kill villains?" And then Jason got a serious face and said, "Because they don't deserve to live." As Bruce stood up and said, "They deserve a second chance." As he stood up while saying it, screaming, because I can't scream because it's pretty late at night and my parents are sleeping, so yeah, I can't scream. And then Jason stood up as well and said, "They will never learn. They need to die." And then Bruce said, "If you don't stop this, I'll make you stop it. I'll make you stop by force." "Oh, so what you gonna do to me, old man?" As Bruce couldn't really do anything. As then Jason walked up to his room, but unknowingly to Bruce, he was packing his stuff because he was somehow he's gonna try to go to Japan, because he knows that Bruce can't follow me. If he does, he'll leave Gotham unprotected. So we skipped the next day. Jason packed his stuff and went to an airport to grab a plane ticket and leave to go to Japan. And this is gonna end up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry if this video is bad. So sorry because I haven't uploaded. Some people might not care, but I'm also very sorry if this video is rushed and not good. So because a lot of people said I should script my videos, not happening. That's, as Kamar would say, it's a drag. So I'm not gonna do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you. Peace.